There we go. Here we go.
I'm Commissioner Raquel Regalado, and thank you for spending your lunch break with us. As a former school board member, I love ed, and there's so many great things about our government that we want to educate you about before it's a problem. So this is a series where we deep dive into all things Miami-Dade County, bring along our partners, and share some knowledge and some opportunities with you.
Well, welcome to the webinar to learn about the Golden Ticket Arts Guide program. I'm Catherine Rebel. I'm a cultural project administrator and I manage the Golden Ticket Arts Guide. And I also have my colleague Roxana Barber here with me. And this is one of the most fun and exciting opportunities that the county offers for our active senior adults. So we're going to tell you a little bit about it. Once again, I want to thank Commissioner Regalado for giving us this opportunity to share this wonderful benefit with you. And here on the right, we have a photo of some happy Golden Ticket patrons from District 7 who took advantage of the Golden Ticket program to visit the zoo on one of their safari days. They have senior safari days every Tuesday at the zoo. So I just wanted to share that with you. The mayor has always been very supportive of this program. It's a really great program, and she has shared a message, which is the Golden Ticket Arts Guide is one of our community's signature programs that celebrates the power of the arts to uplift, inspire, and promote healthy aging for our vibrant community of older adults. I also want to thank the commission for their support of this program too. All the commissioners have been very supportive of the Cultural Affairs Department, and they also have copies of the Golden Ticket Arts Guide in their offices, in their regional offices, if you need them. And I wanted to echo the mayor's message about how important the arts are to healthy aging. We'll talk about that at the end, but there's literally something you could do every day of the year in a wide diversity of genres and activities that we're so blessed to have so many different things available to all of our seniors in this county. So today we're going to talk about how the program works. I'm going to share with you all of the different organizations that participate in the program that you could visit. Museums, cultural venues like Vizcaya or the zoo, performing arts organizations, visual arts, festivals. Some groups also have hands-on activities where you can make art, make music, dance, do a variety of things, and then talk a little bit about why the arts are important for keeping seniors healthy. And I include myself in that because I'm also in this age range. So a little bit about how it works. To be eligible to use the program, you need to be age 62 or older and a Miami-Dade County resident. You should visit our website or pick up a copy of the guide at one of your local library branches or your district office, and you can look and see what activities are happening. So the guide is organized by month, so you can check the month and see if there's something that's interested in you. The guide is available. Each event is translated into English, Spanish, and Haitian Creole. And there's contact information for every event. So check and see if there are any special directions. Some of the organizations, all you have to do is complete the coupon that I show here on the left and bring it along with your ID. Other organizations require you to call in advance and make a reservation, as well as bring your coupon and your ID. And that's all spelled out for you in the event listing. And so that part's pretty easy. I wanted to tell you a little bit about our website, because in addition to our printed guide, we have a website which includes sort of like late breaking, last minute activities that organizations might not have planned at the time that our printed guide was going into production. So our website includes even more things than are in the printed guide. It also includes the things on the printed guide. So you would go to our website, which is miamidadearts.org, and this is what you will see. And you'll see a copy of the book here. And if you want to look at this, this is sort of like an online version of the actual book. It's a PDF. So you'll see page by page the same thing that you would see in the book. So if you're more visually oriented and want to look at the book online, if say you haven't received your copy yet, or you just want to check something out, the whole book is here. Talks about how to use the guide, the same thing that I'm going to go over today. And one of the first sections of the book is called Ongoing Offers. And these are things like the zoo or museums that offer free days, free admission on certain days of the month, or sometimes it's all month, sometimes it's a certain day of the week, all year round. Rather than being like a specific performance, these are mostly museums or venues that are available to you all year round. So that's what's on our website. You can also look at, it's divided by month. So if you wanted to see what's happening in February, you just click on February, and then you see all of the different activities happening in February in English, Spanish, and Haitian Creole. In addition, you can print the coupons here. It says Golden Ticket coupons. You can download these to your computer and print them whenever you need them. The most important part is the back here that you'll complete and bring along with your ID. And the coupons are also in the book, so you'll be able to see them then and use them then. I just wanted to share a little bit of information that we printed 25,000 guides this past year for 2026, and they are going like hotcakes. We're almost out of them. We have 13,000 patrons on the mailing list, so I'm going to show you how to sign up so that you'll get one in the mail. Again, they're also available to you in the libraries and other locations. We have more than 200 partner organizations who make these tickets available to you for free. They donate them and make them available to our seniors, which is really, really wonderful to do. And our digital guide, we're trying to increase our viewership, but right now we have a little over 4,000 every month. So on our website, when you click on there, you can sign up for the mailing list. Basic information, and just fill that out, and that will come to me, and we will add you to the mailing list. Or if you prefer, you can call 311, which is the county's helpline, and they will complete the form and do that for you if you would rather do it that way. So let's talk about some of the fun things you can do with the Golden Ticket Arts Guide. It really is just a wonderful privilege to have. So this picture here is a wonderful Dale Chihuly sculpture that's at Fairchild Tropical Botanic Gardens. They have a day of the month one day a month that you can come and visit for free. And I know that you're probably familiar with it's such a wonderful place. They have the butterfly pavilion. So it's just great to be able to go through the rainforest, plus see all the different sculptures that they have there. And here are some of the other museums and cultural venues that participate in the program. The Deering Estate, in addition to having free admission, also has a number of activities. Every month they have a moon viewing. They also have a manatee viewing. Most of the holidays, like the 4th of July or Veterans Day, they have special programming, and you can use your coupon to get in for free. The Sky Museum and Gardens is also very popular. They also offer free admission on a certain day of the month, and that's a very popular one with all of our seniors. The zoo, which I mentioned earlier, and the Frost Museum of Science is also a beautiful and interesting venue that you could take, maybe bring your grandchildren along with you. And this is just a sampling of the different venues and cultural organizations that offer free admission through our ongoing year-round offer. And you can see what a variety we have. We have the Bass Museum of Art, Bay of Pigs Museum, History of Miami Museum, and this to keep in mind, on 4th of July, during July, they're going to have a special America 250 exhibit that I think is going to include some historic documents. So they're open all the time for you to attend with your coupon, but in the summer, it should be particularly exciting. Jewish Museum at FIU, Low Art Museum. O Cinema is another one, which is really a great benefit to be able to see all the films there free of charge. Perez Art Museum, in addition to visiting and showing and viewing their exhibits, they also have a special program, an interactive program for seniors that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. Pinecrest Gardens is also a beautiful venue down south, and the Wolfsonian and FIU also offer programming. I want to give a special shout out to Miami-Dade Public Library System. They are our wonderful partner in this program. In addition to providing the guides at their branches, they also have a special program for seniors or anyone who's unable to visit the library in person. They will actually mail to you books, any kind of book, large print, foreign language books, movies, audiobooks, even music. You just need to call them at the number I have on the screen and let them know what you're interested in. They mail it to you at no cost, and they also include return postage. So this is a really nice program for anybody who's homebound. I think it's great that they do this. They also will provide special programming resources to facilities and groups that serve seniors and persons of all ages who might not be able to visit the library. Or if you're a senior center and you want to have an activity at the library, contact them and tell you what you need. They'll be very, very willing to help you out as a venue if you have an activity for seniors. So let's explore some of the wonderful performing arts organizations that participate in the program. This photo is Miami Classical Music Festival. And unlike most festivals that occur here during the winter, the Miami Classical Music Festival is during the summer. And the idea is that they can attract professional opera singers, musicians, anyone in the arts who might be performing during the arts season to come and mentor high school and college students during the off season. So they have the chance to use some of our world-class venues that might not be having as many shows during the summer. And it's a great opportunity for these students, and you get the opportunity of listening to them and watching things that are just wonderful and exciting in the summer. This is the annual Independence Day concert at Lummis Park. In dance, we have Dimensions Dance Theater of Miami. The founding artistic directors are former dancers from Miami City Ballet who trained under Edward Villela, and they have a full season at the Moss Center. Their next performance is coming up March 6th. They do primarily classical Balanchine-oriented dance, but they also do some more contemporary programming and some of their own choreography. Arts Ballet Theater of Florida is having their spring gala on May 3rd at the Aventura Arts and Cultural Center up north. And this is a mixed repertory program. They are primarily trained in the classical tradition, Russian tradition, but they also will include contemporary works as well. Here's a lovely photo of Dimensions Dance Theater. I really recommend them. In addition, we have Karen Peterson in dancers. Karen Peterson was a pioneer in the choreography of dance for people with and without disabilities. They dance together. It's mostly modern and contemporary, and she has a forward motion dance festival every year that includes people from all over the world who do this type of performing. So that will be May 16th at the Sandrell Rivers Theater. And in addition to a performance, I think she also includes some panel discussions about the state of the art form. So you can look in the book or online and find out more details about that. The Sankofa Jazz Festival here on the left, we have a beautiful singer from last year. That's in April at the Marshall L. Davis Senior African Heritage Cultural Arts Center. They have many performances throughout the year that you can use your golden ticket coupon to attend. Seraphic Fire is another one that's very popular. Their voices truly are angelic. They perform in a number of different smaller venues, churches, like their April event will be Church of the Little Flower, but they move around to different locations throughout the county. They also perform a full season, and it's a very intimate setting, and I believe they choose their locations for the acoustics because they're primarily a cappella vocals. So that's another really exciting group that you can attend. Florida Grand Opera usually offers one or two of their main stage performances, but coming up in May is the next of their Songfest series. And rather than being a full opera performance, These are individual songs from their repertoire or from something that they're performing. So it's again in local churches, and it's a chance for you to see their singers up close and personal, and to listen to the music in a much more intimate setting. So that's coming up on May 2nd. Frost School of Music has so many things to offer. They have a jazz series that goes throughout the year. March 28th, they're having their next concert at Gusman Hall at the University of Miami. They're a really wonderful partner. Here we have Miami Classical Music Festival again, and they have some performances over the summer at Temple Emmanuel, which feature a surround visual screen. So this is the planets. And while you are listening to the music, you're being surrounded by moving images of the planets. It's a really interesting, immersive experience. They've also done in the past operas by Wagner, where they have the singers on the stage, but they also have really dramatic sets, which are animated behind them. So I find them to be a really interesting group to watch. New Deco Ensemble is also very popular. They take classical orchestral music, but also contemporary music, and present it in a very updated, modern way. So they might have really exciting sets and lightings, as you see in this picture. Very popular group. April 11th at the Indian Arts Center. If you're interested in attending that concert, I would encourage you middle of March to try to reach out to them and see if you can. They usually have a limited number of golden coupons, so it's usually first come, first serve. So if that's of interest to you, go ahead and give them a call. Miami-Dade College offers, again, a lot of different things. In May, they have coming up a reimagined version of As You Like It, which has been written and created by some of their students at the Louis O'Garrett's Theater. Sandra Rivers Theater in May offers The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and this is a new production. They are kind of going back to the original book, in that case, the slippers were not ruby, but silver. So that's why the slippers are here in silver. So Sandra Rivers Theater, I guess The Wizard of Oz is having a moment, in the theater. So if you'd like to see a different version in stage, investigate that. Theater. We are so blessed with the variety of theater companies that we have. Actors Playhouse provides golden tickets to every program that they present. So I think it's opening today, is Dear Evan Hansen, which runs through March at Actors Playhouse. It's great to be able to see these Broadway shows right here at the Miracle Theater, which is, again, a lovely venue, transporting you kind of to the Broadway of the past. Miracle Theater, or rather, Dial In for Murder is also in May, with Actors Playhouse coming up. We have also visual arts in addition to the performing arts. This is the Freedom Tower at Miami-Dade College. And if you haven't had a chance to take a tour there, it's a newly restored building with a really fascinating exhibition about how the building was used with immigration of people, mostly from Cuba, but other locations too. It's a really fascinating experience. This sculpture on the ceiling is Windows of Freedom Tower by Sharon Loudon. This is a space that they use for a variety of different things. One is a yoga class or a Tai Chi class for seniors. So that is also something they do once a month. So in addition to the exhibits and the tour, they're also doing things to engage you physically. The Cassandra International Women's Theater Festival, which is produced by Ellen Henio on the location of the Sandros River Theater, is a multimedia event. There will be some drama, there will be visual arts exhibitions, there'll be some music, there'll be panels, a little bit of everything. It runs from March 14th through the 22nd. So if you're interested in attending that, give them a call or look at the website and see what's happening on specific days, and use your coupon to attend there. The St. Thomas University, the Favlora Museum, is one of these hidden gems. It's a small gallery at St. Thomas University, and they have a variety of different art exhibits that change quarterly. This is Kieran Cortez's solo exhibit coming up this summer. She's a multimedia artist, and they usually invite golden coupon recipients to come to the artist's opening events. So that's a really special chance to get to talk to the artists and learn a little bit more about what went into their painting or their art making process. Here are two other well-kept secrets that are just very special for Golden Ticket patrons. The African Art, Jazz, and Champagne event is coming up March 15th at Scott Galvin Community Center. So it's a little bit of everything, a really lively activity. You'll get to see an exhibit, but you'll also hear some jazz, enjoy a little champagne. This group, African Center, or the Scott Galvin Community Center, is also offering FIFA viewing parties that's in the book. So look onto the listings later on if you're in that area. That seems like that would be a good time. Coral Gables Art Cinema is one of my favorites. They offer free admission every Wednesday with your golden coupon. During the month of February, they're trying to show as many Oscar Academy Award nominated films as they can. What's playing now is One Battle After Another. But in addition to contemporary films, they also have classics like Casablanca or independent films. And you could literally go there every week and see something different. I think that's a really, really great opportunity for some wonderful entertainment. And I know everyone's really excited about the Coconut Grove Arts Festival that's coming up this weekend. You can use your golden coupon for free admission. There's no need to reserve in advance. All you need to do is complete the coupon and bring your photo ID that has your birthday and your address. So Coconut Grove Arts Festival, that is just a really great savings for you and a wonderful, again, activity that we're so blessed to have in Miami-Dade County. We have lots of other festivals that you can take advantage of. The Ichimuri Miami Japan Garden has a spring festival and a fall festival. They're near Jungle Island. That's where they're located. They have all kinds of Japanese culture, music. You can participate in its tea ceremony. That's a really interesting event. Art, Blues, and Soul Festival, again, with the Marshall L. Davis African Heritage Cultural Arts Center. The Bluegrass Festival, they actually have jams that happen every month, but they have the one big festival usually in the spring. Miami International Guitar Festival is at FIU. Little Haiti, Little River Days. Again, that's like a small community arts festival with music, theater, music, artisans, food, lots of fun with the Haitian element that happens in the spring and the summer. The Jewish Film Festival and the Miami Book Fair. And pictured over here is the Artists in the Cloisters event at the Ancient Spanish Monastery. This is another little hidden gem in the Aventura area. It's a beautiful small cathedral, and twice a year they invite artists to display their work for sale. They usually have music playing and cocktails and light bites. It's a really, really nice event. So I also wanted to talk a little bit about the hands-on activities that are available for you. If you're really interested in exploring the art, or if you are an artist, there's all kinds of things that you can do. The Perez Art Museum in Miami has a creative aging program. If you're willing to make a little bit of a time commitment, they do this quarterly, and they engage artists in different media to do almost like a master class. And so the participants in this program, usually 20 individuals, you apply for the program, and they are looking for seniors who have the time to attend and who might never have had the opportunity to experience making art before. So shown here is a woman working on a clay sculpture. They've also had printmaking, painting, collage, multimedia works. Each quarter, they have a different artist with a different type of media. So I think that's a really nice program. And the the teaching artist who organizes this program is really working to build community with the participants. One of the gentlemen who was in this program says he's so happy to have the chance to play with his own age group, and he just had a really great time. So if you'd like to participate in something like that, this is also available on the website and in the book. The Haitian folkloric dance class at the Little Haiti Cultural Arts Center goes from February to June. You don't have to have any previous experience. It's a very lively, entertaining program that you can learn the dance, or if you already are a dancer, that's a nice place for you to engage what you already know with like-minded folks. Again, at the Little Haiti Cultural Arts Center, we have Pots and Passages, which is a unique culinary tour. It's a tasting tour, and they take you around to different restaurants and other locations, and you taste the cuisine, but they also give you a bit of a history lesson on Haitian culture and the Haitian diaspora and the background behind the foods that you're experiencing. Oops. I'm at technical difficulties here. South Florida Center for Percussive Arts, which is down south in the Homestead area, has a Friday drum jam every Friday. And this is Brandon. He's the founding artistic director. And you never know what you're going to find on those Fridays. They are totally fun. Sometimes he brings artists and drummers that he knows who might be in town. You can bring your own musical instrument if you want. If not, they will provide one for you. And it's just a big percussive party every Friday. So I would encourage you to take advantage of that. People of all ages come. It's really, really something special. Collaborative is Collage and Connect, and that's the third Thursday of every month. You can participate in person. If you are unable to come in person, let them know, and they will send you the collage materials, and you can participate via Zoom. So that's another really nice opportunity to explore your inner creativity. So the arts keep you healthy. There are so many benefits to the arts. They give you cognitive stimulation, which is really important for us in order to fight off Alzheimer's and other intellectual disabilities that might affect older people. They improve your emotional well-being and really let you experience the spiritual side or your joy, bring joy into your life. God knows we all need a little of that right now, and the arts really, really help us do that, to tap into our inner artistic spirit. Social connection is really important for everyone, but especially for our older adults. When you go out in an activity with other people who enjoy film or dance or music like you do, that keeps you happy and connected, and you're less likely to be isolated and feel depression. So social connection is really important. Not to mention physical health benefits of getting out and about. Here we have our Golden Oldies Miami Heat dancers who were at one of our Golden Ticket events last year. So this is just a summary from the National Institute of Aging about why it's really important to engage in the arts throughout your life. And I wanted to give you this parting thought from Oprah, because she is a good example of someone who is older, who has kept herself healthy and happy and engaged and is still working. So she says that every year she teaches you something valuable. Whether you get the lesson is up to you. Each year brings you closer to expressing your whole and healed self. I celebrate that, honor it, hold it in reverence, and I'm grateful for every age I'm blessed to become. And I think that is a really good message of gratitude, of living in the present and taking advantage of everything that is around you. And I think that I have tried to show what a variety of activities there are, and I hope there'll be something that you will enjoy. Please take advantage of all that we offer through the Golden Ticket program. And here's my contact information. You'll receive the video of this presentation in the mail. And I wanted to mention the 311 again, which answers all kinds of questions, not just about the golden ticket, but about any kind of county program that you may have a question about. They will point you in the right direction. Questions about, can seniors ride transit for less? Actually, there's a program called the Golden Passport program, where if you bring your ID, you will get a Metro card, which allows you free transportation through the Miami-Dade Metro system. So you can use the buses, the Metro system. There's also STS. If you have a disability, it works a little bit like Uber. You can get a card, which still lets you ride all of the public transportation for free, but you can also use STS to schedule rides, and each ride costs $3.50 no matter where you're going, car rides. So that's an important service that we have. So lots of questions here. Our parks do offer exercise programs and classes for seniors, and some of those programs are mentioned in the guide as well. They're usually offered for free. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So if you have any questions, dial 311. And I have had such a great time sharing all of these really fun and exciting activities with you. And if you have any questions, I guess I'll turn it back over to our host.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Catherine. Were you able to see the Q&A? If you open up in the bottom, right where the camera is, moving to your right, there should be a Q&A button. If you hit that, you can peruse them.
Okay. Nancy wants to know, how do I get the book? You can go to your nearest library. They should have books, or on our website, and you will see the website. There'll be a link to it in this presentation that you'll get as a follow-up. And you can fill out the form and we will mail you one, or you can dial 311 and they will take your information and mail you the book. Yes, personally go to the library to pick up the guide, Carbon. Yes, the presentation will be emailed along the slides. The whole presentation, correct, will be emailed to you as a follow-up link, and you can look through and see all the slides. And as I mentioned, there's the link to the website, which will be part of it, as well as you'll have my contact information. So you can call me or email me too if you have any questions. Routines are not part of the program. Those events are on the website, and so you will have a link to our website, and then you'll see every month listed: February, March, April. Just click on that month, and then we'll have all of the events that are happening. It includes the events from the book as well as last minute events, because organizations call me all the time and want to add things to the website. So the website is kind of like a changing organism. So take advantage of things that are on there too. Oh, I'm so happy, Ethel, that you were able to learn about this. Julia, we're obtaining personal programs. Okay, the golden ticket coupons are not what you would use to get the free transportation. That's called the Golden Passport. It's run through the Department of Transportation rather than Cultural Affairs. So the coupons are for events and activities, and the passport is what you would use. It will give you a little card that looks just like a Metro Pass that has your picture on it. You have to actually sign up for that. So that's what that is. The free Metro card, at the Stephen P. Clark Center downtown, you'll see an office that says Golden Passport in the lobby, or I believe you can also sign up for it online. So that's, there may be other locations besides the Stephen P. Clark Center. I'm not sure about that, but I think that you can also register online for that. I take my parents. Oh, Melissa, I get this question all the time. Unfortunately, the coupons are only good for people 62 or older. So if you go with your parents, if you're not in that age group, I don't believe unless the venue offers a discount for caregivers, this program just covers the people in the senior age group.
Catherine, I will interrupt just to say for Melissa and others who are bringing their whole family that we have a sister program called Culture Shock Miami,
Oh,
and that's
good
for
one.
our students ages 13 through 22. So if you happen to be taking your parents for golden ticket programs, but also want to take your children, you can look at our cultureshockmiami.com website and see if some of those same opportunities are available for $5 opportunities for students. And that will allow a student to also take a parent,
Oh,
guardian,
good
friend,
thought.
etc.
Yes, thank you, Graham. Thank you for adding that. That's really important. Yes, we're trying to make the arts accessible from ages 1 to 100. So the Culture Shock program works in a really similar way to the Golden Ticket program. Bevelyn, please share this webinar with anyone who you think might be interested. Letty, you need to be 62 or older to take advantage. The Coconut Grove Art Festival is available. It is in the book and on the website. And I have gotten many calls about this, and you don't have to register in advance. Just bring a copy of the coupon and your ID for admission, and it can be any of the days of the 3 days. The Lourdes, it's miamidadearts.org, is it? Where you would look, and then on the side you will see there'll be like a little picture of Golden Ticket, and you can click on that. And then in this slideshow, there's like a direct link that you'll be able to go straight to the website. Carmen, thank you for your kind words. Yes, the passport is fine for your identification. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoy gold, Mina. Yes, Culture Shock also has a website, Letty. And I can email that to you. Maybe if you email Alejandro, or you have my address here, just email me or call me, and I will give you the Culture Shock information, because that is also a great program, especially to introduce our young people to the arts. Yes, the tickets can be printed in black and white. That's perfectly fine. Yes, Melissa, the library, that's a great benefit that the library has. They have passes, a certain number of passes available to many of the same museums and organizations like the zoo or Vizcaya, that you can go to the website, the library website, and see what's available. I think they only have a certain number every day, but that's a really great program that the library offers. Oh, thank you for adding in Culture Shock. The passport application, I don't know that there is an office in Kendall, but you can go online. Just go onto the Miami-Dade County website and type in Golden Passport, and then you will be able to sign up for it. Or you can give them a call. Let's see. The number for Golden Passport is 786-469 5151. 786-469-5151. And you can call and find out if there are any other locations besides Government Center, because I'm just not sure about that. Okay, well, I really appreciate you attending. And please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions. And I'm so excited to help you take advantage of the Golden Ticket Arts program.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Catherine, for breaking this down for us. Thank you, everybody, for joining. As I mentioned before, we will be sending out the recording to everybody who registered. I will be including any links Catherine sends me, including her email, so that you guys can reach out to her with any questions of this program or anything else the Cultural Affairs Department has to offer. Thank you again, Catherine, Roxana, and
Thank you, my
Graham, for
pleasure.
joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks.